bringing both together. The opposite side now, a little easier for you.
Somebody know you already know what time it is. Tio, come on, boy. Show who you is, man. They want to stop Tio. We going for the stoppage. We ain't playing with him.
Nah, Shakur is not to be with, but Tio's good.
Tio's good for what he do, but he's getting washed.
Nah, come on.
He's getting washed.
From deep inside training camp, Shakur Stevenson has just sent Teofimo Lopez his most dangerous warning yet, because this time, he's not aiming for the scorecards, he's aiming for a stoppage. In his recent training sessions, Shakur Stevenson has been implementing new techniques that show just how differently he's preparing for Teofimo Lopez. This isn't about simply showcasing his skills anymore, it's about entering full beast mode, completely focused, with zero distractions, and becoming a version of himself nobody is expecting. One thing is now crystal clear: Shakur's mindset is locked in, and his plan to dismantle Teofimo Lopez on fight night is already in motion. Sharpening his tools and cranking up his already elite speed, the way Shakur Stevenson attacks the pads and dominates sparring sessions makes one thing undeniable: he's gearing up for a brutal performance against Teofimo Lopez. The lightning-fast snap of his hands says it all. Shakur isn't just preparing to outbox Teofimo, he's preparing to punish him. Every punch carries one clear message: end Teofimo on fight night. Alongside his longtime sparring partner Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson has turned his training camp into full beast mode. He's refining his punching technique into something heavy and destructive, built to do damage the moment it lands. With Keyshawn Davis backing him up, one thing is clear: this isn't something to play with. Calling Shakur a superstar, the camp is sending a loud and unmistakable message to Teofimo Lopez. They're not coming to play on fight night, they're coming for a stoppage, and Teofimo getting stopped is the goal.
Somebody know you already know what time it is. Tio, come on, boy. Show who you is, man. They want to stop Tio. We going for the stoppage. We ain't playing with him. Jersey, Rick, City, hit him up, man. Superstar status after this shit. Superstar, boy. Get ready, boy. Motherfucking superstar. That was us, and it ain't never them. They never had like none of them.
As Shakur Stevenson's training camp continues to intensify, things are shifting into another gear under the mentorship of Terrence Crawford. The pace is faster, the focus is sharper, and the confidence is sky high. In a recent video, Crawford issued a deadly warning to Teofimo Lopez, making it clear that he believes Teofimo is getting washed on fight night. And this isn't just talk, Crawford is backing it with full confidence, putting a $10,000 bet on Shakur Stevenson to whoop Teofimo Lopez.
Let's bet 10K on it.
Bet.
Great.
Bet.
Will, who do you think's gonna win?
Who is this?
Tio and Shakur. They're fighting next month at Barclays. I'm be there. You'll be there?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I get to see your live reaction when I take your money.
Little bro walking away with that. You gonna see.
Nah, Shakur is not to be with, but Tio's good.
Tio's good for what he do, but he's getting washed.
Nah, come on.
He's getting washed.
Shakur Stevenson is fully aware of the challenge ahead, and he isn't taking it lightly at any level. From grueling training sessions to deadly warnings, Stevenson is making sure Teofimo Lopez is in for a rude awakening. He emphasizes that when top pros like Tim Bradley see his style to beat Teofimo, the whole world will witness it on fight night too. With a new trainer and a focus unlike anything in his career, Shakur isn't allowing any distractions. He's fully locked in to deliver a massive, unstoppable beating to Teofimo Lopez.
Timothy Bradley said he feel like you gonna hurt. He said he feels like you can hurt Teo?
I can.
So he said you got the style to hurt him.
I can catch him with something he don't see. But he just better be paying attention all night. I'm in camp.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah.
I'm locked. I'm like, this is the biggest fight of my career, bro. Like, I gotta be at a different level than I've been in the past. That's what
you
I'm
gotta
trying to be
elevate,
Talking about his style, even Amir Khan weighs in. Responding to opinions that Shakur Stevenson has a boring style, Khan compares him to Andre Ward, pointing out that while his approach may not always be flashy, he has the ability to win, just like Ward did. With a style matchup between two slick fighters, one defensive, the other offensive, the whole world is gearing up to witness one of the greatest fights of the upcoming year.
What do you think about the criticism that Shakur gets? Like, people say that he's
boring and all that.
he's not entertaining.
I mean, look, he's like an Andre Ward style. Andre Ward wasn't really that entertaining, but got the win. I mean, that's what boxing is all about. So I used to love watching Andre Ward fight because it was so punch perfect. I watched his footwork, how he moved to the right, to the left, and I trained with him as well, with Virgil. And I used to watch how he trained and how he fought, and I thought how he puts his hands down and uses it as a defense, and then pulls your hands down and catches you over the top, and them little things. So this is a fight that people get, because you got two different styles. You got an offensive, defensive in Lopez, and you've got a defensive in Shakur.
While their styles are heavily debated, Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson have constantly traded verbal jabs, each making it clear they'll bring their own approach to the ring. When Teofimo boasted about his mastery, claiming he can't be beaten, Shakur fired back, shutting him down and warning him not to make any excuses on fight night. He tells Teofimo to focus on his own style, because what's coming at him is a monster, trained more intensely than ever before.
What, the defense?
The defense.
Yo, don't tell me too much, because I don't want you to say that you told me the game plan, you gave this, so I don't want no excuses.
But y'all know
Don't
each
say
other.
too
Y'all
much.
already know
All right,
each other. Canelo Crawford.
I could give him that. I could tell him all the game plans and everything, because a true master in anything in boxing, the sport, you gotta master yourself.
While Shakur Stevenson's intense training and deadly warning straight from camp shocked everyone, Amir Khan's take on the fight has also drawn attention. Khan predicts a victory for Teofimo Lopez and urges the public not to underestimate the skill and style of the fighter. Having trained with Teofimo himself, he sees immense tools in Lopez to challenge Shakur Stevenson. He adds that Shakur hasn't faced opponents as big or as tested as Teofimo, who has already been in deep waters, making him a formidable force capable of dismantling Stevenson.
The fight between Stevenson and Lopez, what a fight. Who wins that? Lopez. You think Stevenson? Lopez is a very good fighter, bro. I've trained with him, I've had him on the pod, he bangs hard, he's a good all-round boxer, slick. A lot of people don't give him the credit for how good of a boxer he is. Look, he's the type of guy I know about Lopez is that when he has to turn it up, he turns it up. And I think with someone like Shakur, he will have to turn it up big time. And obviously Shakur, we've not really seen him in the deep end.
While some highlight Teofimo Lopez's power and explosiveness as a major threat, many experts argue Teofimo's power is not a threat to Shakur Stevenson. They point out that Lopez has shown signs of decline and hasn't been the same level of threat he was back in 2022. References go back to his fight with Arnold Barboza. The pros note that if Teofimo couldn't hurt Barboza, how could he hurt Shakur? In the eyes of these experts, Stevenson doesn't need to worry about Teofimo's power. They back him to go full domination and make Lopez look weak with a brutal beating once they step inside the ring.
I don't think we really have to worry about power puncher Teo. Last person he stopped was like in 2022. So, I mean, that power is not really real or not really a threat enough for Shakur Stevenson, who's probably the most defensively gifted boxer in boxing right now. If Teofimo couldn't stop Arnold Barboza, what the fuck is he going to do to Shakur? Is there really power that Shakur need to worry about? I doubt it, seriously. I think Shakur got to be confident enough that he can step in the center of the ring with him, because I think Shakur really knows he got the best of the sparring even back in the days. I got Shakur in that by probably domination. He's going to make Teo look bad.
With this fight being one that fans have wanted for a long time, the stakes have never been higher. Analysts predict that Shakur Stevenson will come out on top against Teofimo Lopez. Stevenson now has the chance to make a statement and showcase his full potential in this crucial matchup. Can he deliver a knockout performance? Absolutely. Not only is Stevenson expected to win, but to completely outclass Lopez in devastating fashion. This is the kind of matchup that gives Stevenson the perfect stage to display his technical mastery without hesitation and put Teofimo down for the count.
I think Shakur wins this.
Give me your take on this fight, man. This is a good one.
It's a good one.
This is a good one.
And again, kudos to these guys for putting a fight together that fight fans want to see. I'm excited about this fight. I think this is a great opportunity for Shakur to really put on display his talent.
Yeah.
I think Shakur wins this. I think he's gonna outclass him. Lopez is a good fighter, man, and no knock on him. I like him as a fighter as well. I just don't think he's better than Shakur. Now, Shakur got to bring out that talent. It has to be one of those fights where you showcase.
And with those expectations, Shakur Stevenson's camp has clearly shown significant improvements, implementing new techniques that take his training to the next level. Stevenson is determined not just to win, but to dominate, making sure everyone recognizes the style and skill he brings to the ring. He's going for a stoppage, and that's exactly what fans are hoping for. Those backing him say Shakur needs to put on a show that leaves Teofimo severely hurt and proves there are new levels in boxing.
Don't just do enough to win. Make a statement in this fight. He make a statement within this fight. I think it's all up from here.
It's levels, and we know why. There is a manual on how to beat Teofimo, but not Shakur.
There you go.
There's my answer for you.
As the voices warning Teofimo Lopez grow louder, Timothy Bradley Jr. steps in with a blunt message. Teofimo Lopez, you are not beating Shakur Stevenson. Bradley notes that while Teofimo may have had the edge in his previous fights, this isn't an ordinary opponent he's facing. Technically gifted and regarded as a potential GOAT by many, Shakur Stevenson is already prepared. Bradley stresses that Teofimo needs to take this fight far more seriously than expected. He confidently declares there's no chance Lopez beats Stevenson, and Shakur already knows exactly how to handle
Barboza. Congratulations, you fought and beat Barboza. Yeah, but you had so much smoke, you ducked. Yeah, what happened to the Haney fight? Yeah, the Haney fight would have been probably better suited for you if you fought Haney, but now you finna fight another GOAT of another generation of this generation. That's gonna be a problem, my big dog. I'm letting you know, and your fans know too. That's gonna be a problem because Teofimo Lopez, you're not beating Shakur Stevenson. You're not. No. I know your habits. He knows your habits. He sees already how to beat you. He knows already how to beat you. I told y'all when Crawford told me, he's like, Tim, ain't no way he can beat me. I've already processed this. Same thing with Shakur Stevenson. He's that type of dude. Shoot, that last fight didn't convince y'all?
Tim Bradley outlined Teofimo Lopez's style, highlighting the key areas that Shakur Stevenson can exploit. He says Stevenson already knows the blueprint to beat Lopez, and that Teofimo's approach is easy for Shakur to handle. Technically savvy and defensively sharp, Stevenson is more than capable of taking advantage of Lopez's style and controlling the fight from start to finish.
Y'all, because y'all don't know what y'all looking at. See, a lot of y'all be going to these Goofies channels and y'all be listening to these Goofies. Come here and get the real. Come here and get the real, man. You ain't gotta subscribe. Just look, just get the information. Get the information from me, because I'm gonna give it to you 100. Teofimo Lopez, you don't think Shakur gonna be able to see that forward shift with the right hand and then come in with that looping left hook? You don't think he gonna be able to see that? Oh, how about that double right hand you like to throw against the southpaw? Yeah. Oh, that level change and you come up with that left hook. Man, come on, bro. This is too easy. This is too easy. Too easy. Ain't no way you beat no Shakur Stevenson. Too defensively savvy. Too technically sound. Too much speed.
With all that confidence, Tim Bradley sees no chance for Teofimo Lopez to beat Shakur Stevenson. He describes Shakur as a gangster of his own kills, noting similarities to Terrence Crawford. On top of that, Shakur's training under Crawford's guidance is a major warning for Lopez. Bradley highlights Stevenson's capabilities, which are far superior to Teofimo's, making him a truly formidable opponent.
Too much confidence. Too much swagger in the ring. Too much, he comfortable. He comfortable at any range. He can fight at any range. Mid-range, inside, outside. And he can do it all. He can do it all too. Oh, who does that sound like? Does that sound like Terrence Crawford like I told you guys? Does that sound like that? Yeah, sounds just like Terrence Bud Crawford. Yeah. Ain't no damn way that Teofimo Lopez is beating Shakur Stevenson. Shakur about to go up in his house, about to go in his room, he gonna steal all them belts. He gonna steal all them belts, the Ring magazine, all of that, yeah. And he finna go up to 140 and do that. Go up into his weight class where he been comfortable at. Not testing the water at all, because he that gangster, that's what he is. He's that damn gangster.
Meanwhile, the opinions coming from pros are only fueling the fire for fight fans. With perspectives from Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr., the hype around this matchup has reached a whole new level. Both fighters, when discussing the fight, heavily favor Shakur Stevenson for his discipline, power, and technical skill. To them, Teofimo Lopez may put on a good show in terms of entertainment, but skill-wise, Stevenson is far superior. They believe Shakur is coming to claim all of Teofimo Lopez's belts.
I mean, that's a great fight for boxing. I'm excited to see that. Styles make fights. I think Shakur is just a more superior boxer. I think that Teo.
You think Teo to win a fight like that would have to be a little bit more active? He seems like he likes to throw one punch at a time.
Yeah, I mean, I think that he could be athletic, but I think he would just have to be, it would have to be a method to his madness for sure. I don't think athletic would just win.
And how do you see it, Brian?
I would have to go with Shakur because of discipline. Looking at it at face value, of course, on Teofimo's side, he got all the looks to it. He got all the jazz. He got the speed, athleticism. He got all the flash or whatever. But Shakur, he seems very basic, but you can't hit him. He's...
In this fight, Teofimo Lopez's style has been heavily criticized by many, including Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr. Observers point out how Lopez has shown driftiness in his previous fights, often throwing one punch at a time. This plays heavily in favor of Shakur Stevenson, who is known for his lightning-fast hands, a skill clearly on display in his recent training sessions. Norman also warns Lopez that the version of Shakur Stevenson he'll face is a completely dominant fighter who will leave him no chance in the ring.
Always one step ahead of you, and for 12 rounds, he's going to be on point. And I've seen in the past where Teofimo, sometimes he may drift off from the game plan or drift off mentally. So I believe the mental battle is where Shakur Stevenson will win this fight.
Another perspective comes from Raymond Ford, a fighter who has been in the camps of both Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson. He speaks highly of Stevenson's power, saying that Shakur is going to make it very easy to beat Teofimo, and he doesn't doubt it for a second. Having trained alongside Stevenson himself, his words add even more confidence to the belief that Shakur is preparing to end Teofimo Lopez and will do so with ease.
It ain't even just that he's my boy. Like, I've been in the ring with both of them, and I know it's gonna be easy. I for sure feel like it's gonna be easy.
Keith Colin has made a massive prediction, stating that a win over Teofimo Lopez will be the launching pad for Shakur Stevenson's complete takeover of boxing. With his lightning speed, technical mastery, and relentless training, Stevenson is poised not just to win, but to dominate. Colin believes this fight will showcase the full extent of Shakur's skill, sending a clear message to the boxing world that a new era is beginning. Fans are on edge, knowing that Stevenson's victory over Lopez could cement him as one of the sport's most unstoppable forces.
I feel like it's a great fight. It's gonna be a competitive fight, and whoever wins this fight is gonna, I feel like they're gonna be the person to kind of be like taking over the sport, because they fighting the best, and it's gonna keep being like that. So whoever wins this fight, and if you ask me who I think gonna win, I feel like Shakur's gonna edge him out. But Teo's a sharp guy, and he shine under the lights, Yeah, he had his ups and downs, but for the most part, when he got in there with top opposition, you always seen the sharp good Teo.
Continuing from the growing hype around Shakur Stevenson, his head trainer, Zahir Abdus Salam, isn't holding back when it comes to Teofimo Lopez. In an explosive segment, Zahir exposes Lopez's weaknesses, boldly labeling him easy work for Stevenson. But he doesn't stop there. He breaks down exactly how Shakur can deliver a devastating knockout over the takeover, leaving no doubt that Stevenson is coming to dominate from the first bell.
Easy.
Damn, you.
I ain't gonna lie, it's easy work. Easy work. Shakur too sharp. He's seeing everything in a boxing game, seeing everything. His IQ, his skills, his defense, his counter punching, everything. It's gonna be an easy fight. I think it's gonna be an easy fight.
So does Teo pose anything that could possibly make this difficult?
No, I don't think so.
So it's just gonna be a landslide.
Skills really pay the bills, in my opinion. So with Shakur's skills, I think he's gonna outclass Teo easy.
Decision or stoppage?
Decision. I think Shakur can possibly wear him down towards the end and get a stoppage, but decision.
There you have it. Shakur Stevenson has fired off a deadly warning through his intense training, all with one goal: a stoppage against Teofimo Lopez. His trainers are confident in his ability to dominate, outclass, and outbox Lopez, seeing this as a very winnable fight. The grueling preparations ahead only highlight Stevenson's determination and motivation to cement his legacy as the superior boxer when he steps in against Teofimo Lopez.
Right here. Give a shot.
And here we are. Shakur Stevenson is ready. His warning has been sent, and the stage is set for Teofimo Lopez to face the storm. Will Stevenson deliver the ultimate stoppage? Fight fans, we want to hear your take. Drop your predictions in the comments, smash that like button, and make sure you subscribe to Ring Rivalry for all the breakdowns, inside scoops, and fight night action you can't miss. This is where the rivalry comes alive. Don't miss a second.